Hello there, English 101 students. This is once again your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. I hope your week is off to a good start. I want to welcome you again to English 101. What a blessing it is to have this opportunity to serve as your professor this semester. I'm on our Blackboard page, and what I'm looking to do in this video is just walk you through the first week of the semester in terms of the coursework and expectations that you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on course content, and this is where you're going to want to go each week as you're navigating through the new assignments for the week. Now we do go 1 week at a time in the class, so all that you're going to see for now is the first week of work. So you'll see June 11th through June 17th. And of course, you're going to click to enter that folder and take a full listing of your assignments. So I do set the content up in sort of an order so that you always want to start at the top and just try to work your way down. So we're going to start at the top, and the first thing you're going to find in each weekly folder is what's called the Course Worksheet. You always want to start there because that gives you the listing of assignments that you need to do each week. Now I give you that listing as both a Word document and a PDF file. They're the exact same sheet. So whichever one you prefer, I'm just going to pull it up as a PDF file for brevity's sake, and we'll take a little bit of time to go over it together. So it says to complete the following this week and note the deadlines as listed, and I'm just going to move this over a little bit so hopefully it doesn't overlap. And the first thing that you will see is that there are some a reading to complete. And that is Naomi Klein's From No Logo. It is an article that comes from a textbook. You do not have to purchase the textbook because that article is provided for you on Blackboard. It is located as a PDF. Now, if you're like me and you hate reading off of a computer, you are certainly encouraged to print that article out if you need to do so. But read it very carefully. And it is not the easiest of reads, so you need to read it carefully, take notes as you read through the article. Once you read it, you do have a quiz to take that ties into the article. So the quiz is available on Blackboard, and it's in course content in the week 1 folder, and you have until Sunday at midnight to complete the quiz, so please do that. Now the quiz, I'm not going to click on it for obvious reasons because I don't want to give any special privileges so that you see the questions ahead of time. It is a timed quiz. You have 10 minutes to complete, and you have 5 questions and a bonus question. Now the questions are not designed to trick you. If you read the article carefully, you should do pretty well on the quiz. In addition, you do have 2 discussion board assignments. The first one is a class introduction where you have the opportunity to introduce yourself to the class. And the second one is related to the article that you're reading from Naomi Klein. Please note that you need to not only address the specifics, and we'll take a look at that in just a moment, but don't only address the specifics of what I'm asking you, but don't forget to provide at least one reply to a classmate's posting. Now on the class introduction, you'll be able to open that up and see all of those as they're happening. On the Naomi Klein discussion assignment, you will not be able to see your classmates' postings until you complete your initial posting. So you might want to write that down. Again, with the class introduction, it's all sort of organic and you can see it as soon as you click in it, all the postings. But you will not see anything on the no logo discussion assignment until you complete your first posting, and then once it's posted you'll see what others are saying at that point. So I hope that makes sense. You have until Sunday at midnight to complete that one as well. Please note very carefully the requirements for your reply to a classmate. It needs to be at least 100 words for each posting, or if you reply to a couple of classmates, you can split that up to say 50 words, and so on and so forth. So those are the assignments for this week, and I'm just going to click back. And again, this is all in the week 1 folder. The next folder down is the actual article, along with some notes and a little logo game that you can check out. But do you look closely at those? I'm just going to take just a moment to look at the notes. And please note that I gave you a class theme there as well from Stephen King, which I think you'll find helpful. There's some notes that I've provided about academic writing and what academic writing means. And from there, you'll find some notes about Naomi Klein and some things that I hope you'll find helpful after you've read the article. Okay, so you'll find that there. The quiz is here. I'm not going to click on it because, again, I don't want to tip my hand in showing those questions ahead of time. But I will look at the discussion board. And class introduction. I have posted an introduction, and you are free to post a reply to my introduction if you so choose to do so. Feel free. But I have posted to give an extended introduction of yourself to the class. Excuse me, you can share about your experiences in English writing, but only share what you're comfortable sharing. And I've already posted mine. You can reply to mine if you choose, or if you don't, that's fine too. On this class introduction, I will post a response to every single one of you because I want to personally welcome you each into the course. I try to respond to as many postings as I can, but time limits often don't allow me to respond to each and every posting. So don't consider it a personal attack if I don't post anything to your discussion, or don't feel like you're doing something wrong. It's just a time constraint. So I reply to as many as I can, and sometimes things in postings just jump out to me, and I will naturally reply. But there's the one from No Logo. I just put, what is Klein's thesis or main idea in the article, and do you agree with Klein? Did information surprise you in the article about companies and brands? Do you see yourself as pro or anti-branding, or do you see yourself somewhere in the middle? So again, just an opportunity to respond to that. Now, interestingly, down at the bottom there is a Ask Mr. Bloomberg forum. If you don't want to send me an email, but you just have a general question that you need answered, feel free to post there, and everyone's encouraged to check that out. We are our own community, so you can feel free to chime in and help with that as necessary. And then there's an Ask Your Peers a Question or Help a Solution for an Issue. We may use this course chat from time to time just for various outside issues that we're looking at. And that's it, guys. You've got the quiz and the 2 discussion assignments this week. Now, next week we'll be looking at draft plan, and we'll be hitting the ground running with some writing. So remember that our class is only 7 weeks, so the class does move pretty fast. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. And again, I welcome you to the class. It's great to have each of you here. And good luck during this first week.